Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I've got another story time, my third one. This one, if you're young and you're a little bit, you don't like, how can I put this, rude-ish things, I'd click off this video right now, because it's a little bit rude. But if you've like funny stories and stuff, please stay on this story. This is going to be my best story yet, and it's going to be really, really funny. If you do enjoy, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe. We've just hit 700, we've gone up 100 in a week, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know what's happening, but I just want to say thank you for that. We're going so close to 1,000 now, so yeah. So let's get into this story. So this happened back in year 7, and we had this trip to do at the end of the year to France. So it was just a local French trip, not like far into France, just across the sea. I live about like 30 miles from France, so not far at all. So it wasn't like the other side of the world or something, like we'd gone to Australia. And we stayed, well, we had to do lots of planning for this trip, like parents had to sign so many things. We had to pay quite a bit for it as well. So we stayed in what the school said was a luxury hotel. And let me just put this out there, this was not a luxury hell. It was hell, but this was not a luxury hotel. This was a crappy hostel run by a smelly French man who looked like Sam Allardyce. Just mad. So the whole we just like gone around France, like the northern part of France, just looking at beaches, French stuff, I don't even know. And we went to this, we thought we were staying in a nice hotel, obviously, but we went to this, it was a hostel, it was a youth hostel. It was 1 star. We looked it up earlier, like I can't speak today. It was 1 star because we looked it up on the website, and I'm pretty sure it was haunted, which I don't care about because I'm into all this paranormal crap and stuff like that. I don't really care. I go ghost hunting by myself, but so it was the worst thing I've stayed in. So we went in and it was just grey bricks, grey thing, and good old Sam Allardyce lookalike was sitting at the desk handing out whatever key he found to any person. And so there was a group of kids, it wasn't everyone in the year, but there was a group of kids just standing there waiting to get a load of keys. And you could see around the hostel, and there was like a pool table, but it didn't work. And there was like, I don't know, it was like a couple, but there was like there was a few couples, so like a man and a woman, and I don't think they were English. I think they might have been Spanish or something, but they were also here, and they were sitting on some chairs around the corner. They looked a little bit fishy, but I don't really think much of them. So we got there's 3 floors of this weird hostel thing. There's the first floor, which has like adult rooms. There's the second floor, which is just full of rooms, and the third floor, which is just full of rooms as well. So me and my friend, well, I'm not going to say his name because of privacy reasons, we were staying on the 3rd floor, but there was these 2 rooms connected by a bathroom, if you get what I mean. So we had me and my friend in one room, and then in the other room we had me and my other, we had my 2 other friends. So we had 3 friends together. So that was good. We weren't with random strangers. Except on the other side of the wall, there was no kids staying there. There was one of the couples. So that's just, remember that. There's one of the couples staying there. So me and my friend, so it was me and my friend, and on the other side it was Sammy, who I'm going to say because he's made his own YouTube channel and he's let me say his name. And my other friend, who once again I'm not going to say his name. So we were staying in this. It was a room about the size of, how can I put this? It was small. It was like a size of, like a bathroom in a restaurant or something. It was very, very small. And we walked in. First the door wouldn't open properly, which was a great sign. We walked in and their door wouldn't work. It wouldn't open. Like their key would not fit. Someone's chipped off the key inside or stuffed some toilet paper into the lock. So they had to every time come in through our room, which was just a pain, because if we were like sitting there on our phones or something, you'd just hear banging on the door for them to come in. It's mad. So I don't know what I'm saying. So the beds, it was disgusting in there. I swear there was like blood on the wall and stuff. It was a typical 1 star. And the beds were typical French beds. They were rock. Like, I'll go up to my bed now. It's like this. I'm banging on my wall. Yeah, that's how hard it was. I ended up sleeping on the floor that night. I had a coat and I was on the coat. and we opened the window, and the window was one of those, they didn't open fast so you couldn't jump out, because obviously they don't want kids jumping out because their hotel room's so horrible. And our window opened, but then it snapped, and like the top bit of it fell off, so we had to keep it closed, and it was so hot. It was mad. So yeah, there was a broken window. So we went down for dinner that night, because they had all called us down and said be down for dinner at like 5 or something. Dinner was just, I'm not even gonna go there. It was bad. So we were sitting on these high tables, with me, all my friends in our 2 rooms, and 2 other friends which were staying in a room below us, and they were like perfectly below us. And we were just talking, having a good time. And it was then night, but we went to the beach first to play football and stuff. The beach was cool. We went to the beach first to play football, and then we came back and we just went to, we didn't go to bed, we went into our rooms. And we didn't end up sleeping that night much, because we couldn't sleep on the beds, and I had to sleep on the floor, which was a tiny bit better than the beds. And the beds also had 1 pillow. I need at least 3 pillows to sleep. I'm weird. I've got, yeah, you know. So yeah, we were just staying in this horrible room at least we had our friends. There was no TV, nothing. At least we had our friends and our phones. So we were sitting up there, and I got a text from my mate downstairs saying that there's this weird woman who he called Pedo Patricia, I don't know why he called her that, staring at us through the window on an apartment block across the road. So I looked out my window, and sure there was some woman just literally glaring out the window. And I swear, they were there for about 3 hours. They wouldn't move, and we were getting so creeped out. Like, what? we didn't know what was going on. We were in year 7. We were kind of youngish. We were really, really creeped out. We didn't know what was going on. So that's the start of our kind of crazy night. So yeah, so there was this weird girl or woman standing across, and these teachers, who obviously didn't know what privacy meant, kept coming into our room and making sure we were going to bed, which is just no. In my books, that's not how you do it. You maybe knock on the door and say, maybe it's best to have lights out now or whatever you want. But they burst into your room and go, everyone get to bed, put your phones down. And I'm thinking, we're not at school. They have no control of us. We can do what we want. And I'm a bit of a rebel sometimes. I don't care what adults say. I do what I want. So we were up all night on our phones watching YouTube, because I was the only one that had data on my phone and stuff like that. So we were watching YouTube. We were watching just YouTube and stuff on our phones. And it was about, I'd say about 12:30. And next door, you could hear like someone get like a toilet door closing. And it opened again. And we were like, that's pretty loud, you know. And then, I don't know how I'm going to put this, but we heard people holding hands. If you get what I'm putting down. You know, the older kids should get what I'm putting down. But they were holding hands, a lot. And you could hear them holding hands. YouTube, Susan, please don't ban my channel. I'm saying holding hands. I'm a good boy. So they were holding hands next door, and it was annoying. And they were doing it for about half an hour to an hour. And we was like, if you're gonna hold hands, go to a nice hotel. Don't go to some crappy hostel. It was kind of weird. So after they stopped holding hands, we put down our phones and we were just going to bed now. And well, I wasn't going to bed. I was going to the floor because I wasn't sleeping on my bed. So we were just laying down, trying to get sleep. And my mate had gone to sleep, and my other mate in the other room had gone to sleep as well. And I looked out the window, and Pedophile Patricia, or whatever her name was gone. So she wasn't there anymore. So I thought, I'm just going to go to bed. The holding hands had stopped, you know. So I was holding hands, and my mate next door came in and said, you know, I'm going to sleep now. I can't be bothered anymore. So he'd gone to sleep as well. So I was the only one awake. And if you don't know, it takes me ages to go to sleep. It takes me ages. So I had finally got to sleep after, I don't know, half an hour on the floor. And the bathroom door next to me literally slammed. It just went, I don't know how to, it slammed, and it slammed hard. And it woke us all up, and we're all so confused. And we were just like, what is going on? Why is the bathroom door just slammed? There's no windows open, anything. And yeah, we were just so confused. And something else happened in that night, which was kind of creepy, and also to do with haunted stuff as well. So if you guys do want to see that, you got to stay. I'm doing a second. I can't be bothered to fit this all in. I'm going to do a second video to this series, so make sure you hit the bell for that. So that was the first part of our absolutely crazy, I'm going to say nights, because I'm going to do more, in the weird hostel in France. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that bell, hit that subscribe, and hit that like. It's a kind of weird video. I'm not the best at telling stories, but you know, so good stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 2.